Thank you so much, Prime Minister, dear Eddie. I am very happy to be back here in Tirana, and I'm very glad to see how much Albania has already achieved on its way to our union. And indeed, we finally opened accession negotiations, so I do not have to ask for this anymore. And now we opened the fundamentals cluster, and we are working on clusters. And Eddie, what a success you just described it. It is the result of many, many years of hard work, but also dedication to the common goal. And you have shown both vision and patience, and this is paying off. And I would like to take the opportunity to also thank the teams behind it, who have been working day and night, tirelessly, highly dedicated to reach that goal, and now go on to work for the big goal that we both want to achieve. Rest assured that enlargement will remain top priority in my next mandate too. We have now all the necessary tools and all the instruments that we need in place. So let's go to a good work. I want to highlight 3 points. My first point is on our growth plan for the Western Balkans. We discussed it last week at the Berlin summit. You know the approach. We open the door to specific sectors in the single market of the European Union for our Western Balkan partners' companies. In turn, our partners in the Western Balkans are implementing important reforms to have a level playing field, and these reforms are supported by us by additional European investments. It has now been a year since we started, and most Western Balkan countries have their reform agenda ready. So does Albania. And dear Eddie, you and your team, you've done a great job on this reform agenda. It's perfect. We can start now. We can work. And now we should be able also to start with the pre-financing of 64 million euros by the end of the year. The quality of the reform plan is good. Also, this goal is in view. And overall, Albania will receive more than 920 million euros under this growth plan. The plan will deliver very concrete results. For example, you are on a good track to become part of the single euro payment area as of next year, a long term. It means that the transfer of money between Albania and the European Union will be faster, more secure and free. So a big benefit for your citizens and your companies. The second initiative I wanted to mention is the investment plan for the Western Balkans. There we started 4 years ago, and it's on track. In Albania, the plan has already mobilized 1.4 billion euros of investment, with a very strong focus on the clean energy transition. Now, you know that the European Union has set the course towards climate neutrality by 2050. And it's important that our Western Balkan partners join us on this journey, but this will certainly be not a challenge for Albania, because you are a front runner. What clean energy is concerned, you are a trailblazer. So we are working with you on projects that can strengthen the leadership you have anyway in this topic. In renewable energy, for example, we have the floating solar power plant in Vau de Dejes, for example. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It is the first of its kind in the region. We also have a 50 million euros program on energy efficiency that we also use to install charging facilities for electric cars. And we are investing in clean transport for better connectivity across the region here in Albania, but of course also with the European Union. And this includes Albania's railway connection to the European Union and plans for Tirana's first electric bus system. My third point, dear Eddie, is a very special project here in Tirana. And of course, I'm talking about the campus of the College of Europe. You came up with that brilliant idea 2 years ago, only 2 years ago, I must say. We had to make it happen. It was such a fantastic idea. And now, 2 years later, here we are. We will formally open the academic year in a few moments for the first cohort of students. I'm very much looking forward to meet these young people studying European law and integration here in Tirana. They are the leaders of tomorrow. So it means the future of Europe is being shaped here in Tirana with this college and the young people. My last point is another very important aspect of our cooperation and completely different. This summer, Albania, like several of our European member states, was hit very hard by wildfires that were raging through Albania. Natural disasters are occurring more and more frequently all over our continent. We all know this is the harsh reality of climate change. But we are fighting this reality of climate change with our best asset, and this is European solidarity. We're extending to our Western Balkan partners the very same solidarity measures that we are using inside our union. So we activated our civil protection mechanism 4 times over the summer. We have mobilized firefighting planes from Greece, from Romania, from Italy, for example, because for us it's important that what it means to be a neighbor, a partner, and a future member of the European Union has to be felt and experienced today. So, dear Eddie, Albania is on track to join the European Union. I thank you very much for your hard work, your commitment, and your friendship.
Thank you.